Another day, another dollar, another clear shot collar.
Another clear, a clear shot collar.
I don't know. It's almost Thanksgiving around this episode.
It is. And what are you planning on? What do you do? Because like I'm guessing everybody has kind of the same Thanksgiving. We all do like, oh, I have a turkey. Maybe there's some dessert. What do you do that's a little weird on your Thanksgivings?
Well, last Thanksgiving we made too much food, and we had two different kinds of potatoes, and a lot of them, like, I'm talking like huge, giant, the biggest bowl in your kitchen times two, because one person didn't like garlic potatoes. So we had two bowls. One bowl was just garlic potatoes, and the other bowl was not garlic potatoes. And there was only four of us, and we had
here. This is for you.
Mashed potatoes for like 8 weeks after that. I don't know.
Nice.
What about what's turkey time look like at Banjo G's town? You know what I'm saying?
Banjo G, when he has turkey time, I'm gonna try smoking a turkey this time. Just roll it up in some paper, put it up to my lips.
Snoop Dogg would like that.
He would. Like, nah. It's the mother Banjo G. And it doesn't Snoop Dogg as well as Snoop Dogg. That's right. But yeah, gonna try smoking some turkey. I think we're pretty basic. I think the one weird thing we'll probably do is we'll probably have just like some regular, this is food for children food. Because the thing about having kids who express opinions is that sometimes food is good one day and they're very happy with it. And then the next time you put the same food in front of them, like 6 hours later, they're like, ew.
Ew. This was so 6 hours ago.
I don't like this. What are you doing? Why would you give that to me? Gregory, what are you? Ugh. And so, in addition to all the things that you would expect to have, we'll probably have just like random things.
SpaghettiOs.
Dude, we love Mario SpaghettiOs right now in our house. I say we, what I really mean, thought you were a zombie.
Oh,
is that my children love Mario SpaghettiOs. And to the point where, like, if you go out into the garage, there is a, like 8 cans of SpaghettiOs that are just going to be hanging out in our garage. Pretty much at all times. We're like, yes. We're like preppers, but just with SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiO preppers.
That's right, spaghetti preppers. All right, so apparently we're clearing this non-constructed garage.
This whole property that doesn't really have borders, but does.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually, real quick,
got that
I'm just gonna like
image.
Do this. I'm going to go through and grab some of these resources. It makes for thrilling.
You must be cold, lady.
Audio, but
this one doesn't want to jiggle like last week.
No. Tell them to knock that off. Start their jiggling. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. What?
Ooh, I found machete parts. I remember when I went that punching build with the brass knuckles and was just speed punching and then drank that potion that made me do even more damage.
That was ludicrous, and I liked it. Do you remember when we were playing Valheim?
Oh yeah.
And what's his face had punched everything, and then they did an update, and he lost his punching ability, and he was like, "Well, was it Corn Dog Dan?"
Yep.
He lost his punching ability, and I was like, "Well, there's that game. I'm not playing it anymore." And I was like, "I do not."
I know when I play with them, they just speed run the whole thing, and I'm like, "Come on, guys! I wanted to do these bosses with you."
So that is why I have stopped playing with a couple of people, because I'm like, we are playing this game differently.
Because then, like, I have no more motivation to go find my own resources. I literally just go into their house, and they think, "Oh, I have my thing locked down. They can't they can't take my stuff, but there's ways around that. That's why I take their stuff, and it's much easier than.
It's easier. It's more fun for everybody involved, by which I mean me. And then also, like, it's just a bummer when you're like, I'm going to play games with people. And then they're like, no, you're not. And you're like, oh, I guess I'm not. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this shipping crate.
No, there was a random screamer.
Oh,
That's what I was asking. I was like, what in the
I'm just reading books in this basement or garage. All right, let's find
Nice.
Jason. Jason is.
Jason is going to shoot this. I'm just doing a quick. This place had a lot of resources in it. So I was like, what if I cleared the resources and then reset them?
I repaired my pistol. I'm a gunsmith. Humpty Dumpster Smith.
I have here, Humpty
High Point
Humpty
Homie.
Dumpster. That's what it was. You were a High Point homie.
That was our gang. That was our collab. Oh, look at that. Slithering.
Oh. Going out that back door. All right. You should come grab the arrows and pistol in here.
Crossbow? No.
And then the ammo over here.
Crossbow? Crossbow?
No, ammo right
I want
here.
a crossbow.
Ammo right here, John.
I want a crossbow.
I never said nothing about a crossbow, Mike.
I want one.
I wasn't trying to get your hopes up. And then we're going to restart and clear again.
I like it.
This way. Ooh, there's machine gun parts in this tow
Ooh,
truck here.
That's Banjo G's specialty.
That's right. Give me a machine gun. Honestly, any way I finish that could get me, like, infested. So let's not. But
We don't want that.
we don't want that.
Nice little table saw. Looks like a DeWalt.
I know. I like it.
Just because it's yellow. It's the only reason it looks like one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like well-maintained one.
Looks like a Craigslist table saw.
It's not the kind of table saw that you find somebody on Facebook Marketplace is like, hey, man.
I saw you
You want
wanted my
this?
saw.
And you're like, well, yeah, I thought it was a squad automatic weapon. They're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, okay.
I see that you saw that you wanted my saw. What are you doing over here? Eating grilled cheese?
I am eating dried things
I'm gonna.
so that I can put cobblestones in my backpack.
I'm gonna eat canned salmon and peas.
Nice.
That's my lunch. I guess
I
breakfast's in
approve your
game.
lunch. Oh, dude, I ate today, kind of, but my eating today was super messed up and kind of hilarious. Like, my kids were just maniacs. And so when it came time for them to eat, I got them food, and then they were just like fighting and hitting each other. And we got them these wood swords that were a bad idea. And so I was like, stop beating each other with your swords. Which, okay. And so I forgot that I hadn't eaten. And then it was like 9:30 and I was like, I want to commit murder. Like, oh yeah, it's because I haven't eaten food yet.
Oh, you had the grumpies, the hungry grumpies,
I did have the hungry grumpies.
the Humphreys.
So, the Humphreys. So I made eggs with smoked ribs in them. It was real good.
Oh, we just picked up some fresh beef from like this guy whose daughter raises cattle. He's like, you want some meat? I'm like, how much? He's like, $4 a pound. I'm like, I want 10 steaks and 10 pounds of ground beef, please. And we cooked some steak tonight. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
It was so good.
I
and fresh and delicious.
need to remember who I talked to about buying meat from a while back. Because I found somebody at like a farmer's market who was like, "Yeah, I'll sell you meat from sheep."
Those are the people to
And,
get it from.
Yeah. But I lost his card. But now I just have somebody promising that I have anything with.
Well, it's like half the price at a store, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
I can see down your head.
I can see clearly now your head is full.
I got blown off by.
I've
Bam.
killed all the zombies in my way. It's a big singing night tonight. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's because we record this when it's late for me, and I'm just like in a weird
Same.
mood. So, it's like okay.
There's stuff down here. Yeah, get all.
Oh, give me them rocket launcher parts. I'm gonna
Yeah,
Elon
I
Musk
left
my
those for
way
you.
to Mars.
There's also ammo.
Yeah, I think
Right over here.
I just parkoured over all this concrete. I want crossbow.
I know you do.
I want it so bad.
I know you do.
I want to be a sneaky.
You want to be a sneaky crossbow ninja, is what you want.
I do.
I don't blame you one bit. Earlier today, I found a supercut of funny things George W. Bush said. I forgot how funny it was. Like, it may be unintentional, but he was hilarious.
I feel like that's been
said-
like the last several presidents. It's just something. What they say. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I need to be clear now. I don't particularly endorse any party that who wants power is trash, but I do find it hilarious listening to people say things like, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can never be fooled again." George. George, are you sure that's the take you want to give?
You can never be fooled
Are you
again.
sure, buddy? Never be fooled again. I'm like, okay, George.
Oh,
Okay.
George.
Like, dude was just hilarious. Intentionally, no, but I'll take unintentionally funny. You know,
I want a comedy tour with all the old presidents,
just
trying to make people laugh in a comedy environment. That's what I want.
be like, well, these are our presidents.
At the Laugh Factory, George Bush.
George Bush touring with Donald Trump and Barack Obama.
And special guest star Monica Lewinsky. She's the roadie.
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I want to snipe a zombie, but a zombie I can't find.
Well, I mean, we will be able to in not that long. We are fast approaching day 7. It's day
Well,
3. But-
if we keep this rate, what's this month? September?
Yeah.
September, October.
I mean,
November. We'll
get
get
there.
to day 7 recording time, maybe by like spring
I mean,
of
but
next year.
realistically, like, you've been busy. I've been busy.
Well, I'm
I'm
just
about to head to
no,
my
I'm talking
slower
about
time.
like recording
Oh,
time.
like
You know, we only
release.
do 20-minute sections.
Yeah.
So
So
Horde-
I hear you,
Horde Day will be spring.
but we probably should, if we're close to there, just come grab all that coal. If that's what we're getting close to, then I mean that's when it's time to go to.
Yeah, I figure if we have that much backlog by then, we'll do a double upload. Maybe
Yeah.
do like the weekends, Wednesday and Saturday or something.
Sounds good. Sounds good. 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 There's coal over here too. Just one, but he's a coal one.
Dead or alive.
Wanted.
Guns in the toilet.
On the paper.
Nope, there's paper. Someone wiped with paper.
Yeah.
Yo, hand me that notebook paper. Oh, did I tell you about the worst Taco Bell I've ever went to?
I am so excited, John.
Well, it's not like that good of a story. It's just that I was on a road trip, uh, like a couple of weeks ago, because we were picking up that car. I think I told you about we picked
You
up
told
a
me,
car.
yeah.
Anyways,
How's that car?
so it was a 2-day drive by myself, and I didn't want to take a deuce at their place because I always test the water pressure. Well, they got terrible water pressure. I'm not deucing for 2 days, I guess. And so
Nope.
on the way home,
That's a hard no.
yeah. So on the way home, I think I really gotta go, and so I pulled into a Taco Bell, and I was like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna order my food on the kiosk, and then deuce it up, and then by the time I'm out, I have my food. Perfect.
Well,
Nice.
So I do. I order a quesadilla and a soft taco.
Get yourself a dang quesadilla.
And so then I went into that bathroom. First of all, it looked like there were fluids on the seat that I'm not comfortable talking about.
Yep. Yep.
And so I like just covered that seat with as much, not toilet paper because there was none. There was maybe like a 2-inch, not even 2 inches, an inch stack of brown paper towels.
No.
So I had to use half of that
Just
stack to
no.
cover the toilet seat. And then I had the other half for me. And there was no trash can or anything. So like I had to just put these, like a huge stack of paper towels in the toilet. And I hadn't gone since I was on, it's been a couple days because I don't want to clog my grandparents' toilets. So I just dropped.
Like we got to get real personal up in here.
I just like shoved everything in that toilet paper. I'm out. And then I couldn't even wash my hands because there was no soap in the sink. It's like,
oh, dude,
this is the worst. So I went to
no soap is a special kind of hell too, because you're like, we all know something bad has happened here.
Yeah, I was just like, come on. And then I used hand sanitizer, and then I got my quesadilla, and it was fine. But then the taco tasted funny, so I didn't eat it because I had a feeling if I ate it, I'd get sick.
Yep.
And then the drink, they didn't come with lids. There was no lid, so I couldn't take it to go because I didn't want to spill all over the car we just got. I was like, so I couldn't even take my Baja Blast to go. So it was just the worst.
Unfortunately,
Mainly because the deuce was not pleasant. But
yeah, the deuce not being pleasant does suck. The no lids, I'm confused and concerned about.
and then the weird tasting beef. Like I just had a Crunchwrap Supreme today. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I had a Crunchwrap Supreme, but it was delicious. But the taco I ate back then in Colorado or whatever, it was just like, oh my, this is poison.
Yeah.
You can just tell.
My favorite Taco Bell time that I ever had, I was in college, and one of my friends was having a real rough time, like stupidly rough. And he was like, everything's bad, and I don't think he'll ever see me. And I was like, well, that's not. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not playing suicide game. No. So I was like, where you live, boy? And he sent me his address.
There's always Shamway up
like,
the road. You can try
a
looting.
couple minutes later, he was like, why? And I was like, be there soon. And that was not what he was expecting. So I got there, but I forgot to eat like all the way there. And I was driving from Kirkland to Kirkland, Washington to Hood River, Oregon.
Oh, wow.
So I got there, I picked it up, and I was like, man, Taco Bell makes everyone feel better. Just acting like oh yeah, let me buy you some food, instead of, hey, I forgot to eat, I'm starving. So we pull up to Taco Bell, and I was like, oh, yeah, Taco Bell. It's going to be amazing. Who doesn't like Taco Bell? And they're like, hello. I'm like, hello.
Peace be with
And
you,
they're like,
friend.
hey, before you order, we don't have any tortillas or meat or cheese, but we do have beans. I was like, just what in the good nation of anybody do you think I'm supposed to be doing with just beans? Like, come on now.
Come on.
What do you, what? Yeah. Somebody's drunk and it's not me. Come on.
So did you get your beans?
Thank you, survivor.
No,
Check back
no.
soon.
I left and I was like, what other fast food joints do you have in this town? And he was like, that's it. But Safeway is still open. So I went to Safeway and I bought a package of Carl Budding's ham and a cheese stick. And then I was like, well, I need more than this. So I bought like 3 packages of ham and 3 cheese sticks and then wrapped the ham around the cheese and ate it and was like, all right, now tell me about your problems. And judging from his facial expression watching me eat that monstrosity, he was like, you have more problems than I do.
Oh my gosh.
He may have been right, but, you know, principle of the thing.
Well,
It was good times.
on that note, tune in next week and
Everybody-
I'll tell you about the bloody Taco Bell bathroom. All right, bye.
Yeah, have a good time, guys.